Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video I wanted to share with you my faves and my flops for January. Also let me know if you think that's a good title for my monthly favorites and not so favorites. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you the products that I've been loving for the past month and actually just two that didn't cut it. So I wanted to start with skincare. The first thing I wanted to mention was actually the LUSH tea tree water. This stuff is amazing. It says cleansing tea tree, astringent grapefruit, and balancing Jupiter berry keep disasters at bay. Beneficial for anyone with oily skin. I love this. I use this after the gym. Like before I even go home and shower, I'll spray this just because I'm sweaty and feel gross, and it's so refreshing. I feel like I could bathe in this stuff, but I also use this first thing when I get out of the shower on my face as well before I do any of my other steps. I just feel like once I started using this, I couldn't go back. Then the next thing is the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Mask. Ooh, reflective. But this is also good, especially because my skin has been very dry, especially around my nose lately, which never happens. I have combo skin, so normally I'm oilier in my T-zone but dry on the perimeter of my face. I'll use this at night and I don't wash it off. I leave it on and sleep in it, and it smells amazing and I just like it. I think it works really well. So Glam Glow Thirsty Mud. The next thing is by Jeffree Star, and it's one of his Velour lip scrubs, and this is the Spearmint one. I have Spearmint and Root Beer, but I like the Spearmint better. This works better than the LUSH lip scrubs in my opinion. Like, I don't lick my lips afterwards because you're licking your dead skin off and that's gross, but say a little bit gets in your mouth because you're obviously putting it on your mouth, it doesn't taste like chemically. It tastes fine, but I think these work amazing. I'm definitely gonna have to purchase another one pretty soon. And the last item for skincare is vitamin E oil. I get mine from CVS. I don't think it's expensive at all. I started using this in high school because I played softball, and from sliding and diving I would get scrapes on my knees and my arms, wherever, and I didn't want the scars, and so I would put this as they were healing and it kept the scars from getting really bad. Then after I had a really bad skin problem, I had little scars, not really bad, but just discoloration, and I used this just on those areas, and then I was like, you know what, this could be used as a beauty oil. Like, if you have too thick of a foundation, I'm gonna try it, whatever. So then I started using it all over my face and my neck, and I love it. It smells citrusy. It doesn't, like, you can tell that your face is moisturized, or wherever you put it, your skin's moisturized when you wake up the next morning, and it doesn't clog my pores or make me break out. It's awesome, and it's not expensive, so why not use it? So moving on to makeup, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless is awesome. I bought a pump at MAC and put on it because I don't like shaking it, and I just don't like that. It's a good foundation. Like, I can't really tell if I'm matte and poreless because I like to add a lot of highlight to my face, so I like to add highlight to look like I'm sweating. But it's a good foundation. It stays on. Every time I've worn it, I get asked what I'm wearing, and I get a ton of compliments, and it's from the drugstore, so it's really inexpensive and affordable. The next foundation I want to talk about, I love this foundation. I talk about it all the time. The Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick. This is mainly a favorite this month because I finally found my shade. I had like 3 or 4 other colors before I finally found this one, and this one matches so well. I used to hate my natural like dew coming through. I used to hate looking oily. This made me love it. Like, I don't even care if I look like a Grease Monster, because this foundation is just so, so, so pretty in my opinion. Next is IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I have it in neutral medium. There's not much I can say about this concealer other than it's creamy, it's full coverage, and I love it. Get it. You won't regret it. To set my concealer, I use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Not the translucent powder, the Secret Brightening Powder. If you have the translucent powder and you like it or you're iffy about it, I would go to Sephora and get a sample of this one. You might love this one and hate the other one, so I would try it out. Next is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I've been using this since it came out years ago, and I started trying new bronzers, and I kind of forgot about this one, and I forgot how much I used to love it. Like, I used it for so long for a reason, obviously, but I started using this again within the month of January, and it's just so pretty. It's like that perfect in-between cool and warm shade, and I'm glad I started using it again. I don't know what was wrong with me. Next product is a gloss, obviously, and it's the Marc Jacobs High Shine Lip Lacquer in Moon Glow. This became like a hit after Nicole Guerrero used it in one of her videos. That's what I saw it in, and I was like, yes, 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 give it to me. Bought it, loved it, can't put it down. It's amazing. It's literally a high shine lip lacquer. Like, your lips look like you're gonna drip gloss off of them. And the next product is the NYX Glitter that I used in my previous video. This, I only used it that one time, and it's not even just this color, it's just I want to go and get all of the NYX glitters, because the minute, I don't think the camera pulled it, but oh my gosh, you guys, the shine and just the glitter and the sparkle these give, oh, they have a purple and a blue and an iridescent one, and oh my goodness, I want them all. This easily became a favorite as soon as I used it. The next product is this Sephora brow thickener. I used this in my first Get Ready With Me, and I used it today just to like fill it in lightly. They're great for when you just want to fill it in really quick, and I think this was $12. I like it. The next thing is MAC's lip liner in Oak. It's an oldie but a goodie. I've just been reaching for it this past month. You can't go wrong with it. The next makeup item is this highlighter primer from Chaos Makeup Artists. They're on Instagram. Their products are amazing. I'm going to swatch this primer for you. This is like their white primer, so it's really intense. But I've put this under like gold highlighters and everything, and it's fine. So, like, look at that. Hi dew. Hi Grease Monster in a good way. Like, oh my gosh. Look. Oh. I can't even deal. And it comes in a little seashell. Like, you're a mermaid. You're a mermaid. But yes, Chaos Makeup Artist. So the last two makeup products are palettes. Eyeshadow palettes. The first one that I've been reaching for is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye, mainly for this gray color because it's gorgeous. There's not much to say. They're blendable, they're pigmented, they're pretty. I love it. It's a great palette to have. It's all matte neutrals. Why not pick it up if you don't already have it, which you probably do. The next one is the Morphe 350 for literally every single shade. Everyone raves about it. For good reason. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And I'm glad I have it because it's always sold out all the time. I'm sorry if you don't have it and you really want it. Now I feel bad. So the next, I almost forgot this eyeliner, and I don't know how because I'm obsessed. I think Kat Von D has one eyeliner, like a liquid pencil eyeliner. I think she has one called a tattoo liner, and this one's her ink liner. And I hope I'm right. but the ink liner, in my opinion, is a whole lot better. Because I tried the tattoo liner 2 or 3 times, and it dried up so fast that I could only get like 1 or 2 eyeliner wings out of it. And this one so far has not dried out, and it's really black, and it's really, really pretty. So the next 3 things that I want to talk about are my last 3 favorites of the month, and they're brushes. The first one I wanted to mention is the MAC 135. Looks like this. Yes, it's dirty. It has bronzer on it. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. But this just is perfect for bronzing. If you want to contour, you can do a little bit of that. It's just perfect. It's a great shaped brush. It's pretty. I know Morphe has a dupe for this, but I don't know which one it is. The next one is a brush by Morphe, but I got this one on, like, in a pack on Haute Look, and I swear I would buy that bundle for however much it is every single time it's on Haute Look, because just for this brush. This is probably in their permanent line. I just don't know what the brush is called, but it's such a great blending brush. Like, I've been reaching for this. And the final brush is an old Bare Minerals fan brush. I think this came in a set when I used to wear Bare Minerals, like 8 years ago in high school. But this, I used to use this all the time for contouring, and I stopped using it forever because I tried getting fancy with all these other brushes, and I remembered this paired with the Too Faced bronzer, and I started using it again this last month. Perfect. It's perfect because it's like just the right thickness or width that it's good for contouring, but I feel like it's too heavy for highlighting. So Bare Minerals Light Stroke Fan Brush. Okay, so now to the sad part, to the flops. I have 2. I'll start with the actual flop, and you probably already guessed it, but it's the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I don't like it. I'm glad I bought the travel size one, or the smaller size. I loved this the first time I used it. I got asked what I was wearing under my eyes. She wants to say hi. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Anywho, but no, I didn't like it. I don't like it. Maybe I can use it for, like, defining my I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to use this. If not, it's either gonna go in my freelance kit, or it's gonna go to someone that likes it, because I don't like it. It's a flop. A flippity flop. And the final flop started as a fave, and then it's the Nivea Post Shave Balm Insensitive. I got this because Nikki Tutorials raved about it, and okay guys, I used this, and it keeps your makeup on. Like, it definitely does. But I think this is what made my skin dry, like around my nose. And then there's this YouTuber named Bailey Sarian. I think Sarian is how you say her last name. I found her on Instagram, then I started following her on YouTube. She did a first impressions, or a tutorial, like a drugstore tutorial, but she didn't use the sensitive one, and then a bunch of people were hounding her about how she was talking badly about it, but it wasn't even the right one. She was just saying it dries out your skin because, like, the first or second ingredient is alcohol, and this one says no drying alcohol. But she researched into this one. The second one is basically just a different name for alcohol, and I was like, well, that explains it, because this really does. It really, really does keep your makeup on. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if you don't care about, like, if you might get dry patches, if you're like, I don't care, use it, because it keeps your makeup on. This is what I think, this is the only thing that changed in my routine that I could think of that dried my skin around my nose. And it makes me sad. I might still use this at some point though, because it does keep your makeup on. It just makes me sad that it dries out my skin. But it does work. I'm just letting you know. You decide. You make your own decisions. You do you. You're grown. Anyway, those are my faves and my flops for January 2016. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed already. I'm so grateful for you guys. Hopefully this video was as good as you expected. Again, let me know if faves and flops is like a good name for my monthly favorites. I wanted to try to be unique, but I'm pretty sure that's not that unique. But let me know how you like this video, and let me know your thoughts on these products, if you use them or if you think you're gonna try them. And subscribe if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave me sweet comments. And yeah, thanks, bye.